We've got the Division 6 weekly roundup for the week, and I'm joined by the coach of the Smosh West Lakes Football Club in Division 4 with Sean Glacks. And how are you, Glacks?
Very well, thanks, Luke. Good to be here.
And coming off 3 wins in a row last week, mate.
Yes, it's nice. Haven't been in this position for a while, so I'll make hay while the sun shines. But yes, it's only early in the season, so plenty of footy in front of us yet.
And we're going to do a bit of Division 6, something, a division you probably don't know a lot about, but still, we'll, Elizabeth out at home at ARGANA Park took on Salisbury West, their near neighbour, and it was Elizabeth 8-12-60, Salisbury West 12-6-78, so well done to Salisbury West for winning by 18 points.
Yeah, it's always difficult to beat the Eagles at home, and so yeah, that's a good win by Salisbury West, playing away.
Yeah, Elizabeth rued a bit of inaccurate kicking there. They had all those extra scoring shots, but yeah, couldn't get the chocolates. Better players, mate, for Elizabeth?
Elizabeth, better players. We had Gutrich, Mitchell, McConnell, Page and Stewart, all their better players, and their goal kickers. Jay Reynolds with 2, Jay Shepherd with 2, A. Rosak 2, Han and Cartwright with 1 each.
For Salisbury West, we had Freeman with 6, McIntyre, Collins, Mitchikishin, I don't know how to pronounce that. Anyway, Lynch, Kershaw and Jenkins all with 1. Timpano, Maidment, Robinson, Clark and McIntyre amongst their better players. So well done to the Tigers. This gets a bit ugly now, doesn't it? Adelaide Lutheran 22-23, 155. Defeated where your brother Chrissy was coach until he chucked it in at Greenacres 3-3-21.
Yes, yeah. I guess no surprises with the results there, and again, it's good to see Greenacres still being able to field not only the A's but the B's, and yeah, I guess they're going through some tough times, but yeah, you know, as long as the boys hang around the club, and I'm sure they'll be better for it.
I think I've heard they've announced a new coach today, a guy called Fowler.
Okay.
From Gazer, I'm led to believe. So yeah, heard that on the grapevine. So yeah, better players and goal kickers for the Greenies, for the Dragons.
For Greenacres, yeah, their better players was Peterson, Garner, Stewart, Prince, and Farah Fiotti. I hope I pronounced that right. And goal kickers was Farah Fiotti again, Hudson, and Tatkovic, all with 1 each.
Yeah. I've heard former Salisbury North and Gazer gun Sean McGregor signed at Greenacres this week.
Okay, that's a handy pick up for him, yeah.
Yeah, so Adelaide Lutheran, Colwood kicked 6, Delsar kicked 4, Goodall kicked 4, Spencer 3, Stein 2, McNeil and Hickey all kicked 1. Bailey, Borges, Delsar, Goodall and Colwood were the better players for Adelaide Lutheran in that massive win, mate, 134 points. Yeah, so, sorry, yeah, massive win.
Well done.
Near neighbours, mate, they took on each other at the Fitzroy Sports Club and West Croydon, far too good. 21-7, 133, Fitzroy 6-8, 44.
Yes, a little bit of a surprise, yeah, with that result. I mean, Fitzroy picked up a few. I know Prokopek not playing, but yeah, West Croydon travelling along nicely at the moment.
89 points, that's a massive win.
Yeah, very surprised with that result.
Fitzroy, better players and goal kickers, mate?
Yeah, they're better players. Matheson, Garrett, Cox, Leake and S. Smith were the better players. Fitzroy, and all singles with their goal kickers to Miller, Pigliacelli, I hope I got that right again, Beveridge, Whedon, Leake and Garrett. So, well done.
Yeah, because I know that a few of the Fitzroy blokes went to West Croydon with Michael and S, and then a few of the Portland lads also went back to West Croydon after leaving for a year. And so yeah, they had some good recruits. West Croydon, Harris kicked 5, Woodcock kicked 4, Foley 3, Sumner 2, Bellafemi 2, Cavallis 2, Beatty, Nichols and Eglerton all singles. So Simmons, Brook, Francis, Walsh and Sumner amongst their better players in that massive win. So yeah, well done to West Croydon Hawks. And a club that you coached there for, was it 3 years?
Yes, yeah, I was there, what was it now, 5, 6 years, or a bit more than that, probably 7, 8 years ago now.
Yep.
But, yeah, it's great to see they're having a stellar year so far, and yeah, it's like inaccurate kicking might have cost them a little bit of percentage, but yeah, 36 scoring shots is a fair day out. So yeah, well done to Rosewater.
Yeah, Rosewater were 12-24-96 to Para Hills 9-7-61. So Wayne Marnie continues along in his unbeaten record there at the moment at the kennel. So yeah, well done to Rosewater, taking all before him at the moment. Goal kickers, mate, for Para Hills. They haven't put in any best players.
Yeah, not sure on the best players, but yeah, goal kickers for Para Hills. Weetra with 3, Hanson 2, Cree, Snitch, Power and Hay all with 1 each.
Yeah, for Rosewater, Newchurch, who Wayne Marnie said last week just come in off the street, wanted to go to footy, can play a bit, he said. Carroll with 2, Morris with 2, Dilly Godfrey's a very good player, kicked 1. Naira and Sinapuse, the single. Better players were Clements, Naira, Dilly Godfrey, Hewer and Blackmore. So yeah, well done to Rosies over there at the kennel, taking all before them after a few lean years, mate.
It's good to see, and yeah, a lot of new faces. I certainly don't recognise a few of those names. Good to see young Paddy Hewer playing A-grade footy. So.
Yeah, a lot of the youngsters coming through. So, Trinity Old Scholars out at the college, out at the GAWLER campus. 17-21, 123 have demolished Brahma Lodge, 7-5-47. So a big win to Trinity.
Yeah, well done to Trinity there. Probably no surprise, given the way they've both been travelling this year. So.
86 points. But well done though to Brahma Lodge and to Ryan McKee up there in the Lodge. You know, they've lost a lot of blokes during the season. The players have stuck it out. And yeah, well done to them.
That's right.
Stuck by their club.
It's like the old saying, I think sometimes you've got to take 2 steps backwards to go 1 step forward. So
yeah.
I think Brahma Lodge is certainly tracking in the right direction now.
Better players and goal kickers for Trinity, mate?
Yeah, we've got Cotter with 6, Millar with 2, Cavallaro 2, Clark 2, Ratcliffe, Peters, Wheeler, Collins and O'Hara all with 1 each.
Yeah, that's a good even spread there.
That's
Brahma Lodge, all singles, with him, Mendes, Majak, Mann, Wright, Carey, Williams and Steele, all with singles. Better players are Wright, Mann, Majak, Barclay and Bow. So yeah, well done to Trinity. Yeah, big win. Yeah, big win out there. So that leads us to the premiership table, and Rosewater are just travelling nicely, mate. They undefeated, and after the last few years, sitting on top. West Croydon second now. You'll see on the thing they're also undefeated, but they lost 3 points due to a bit of an indiscretion. So
and probably the best 2 teams are sitting first and second, and they're both travelling along nicely at the minute. But it is only early in the season, and Salisbury West, Para Hills are still breathing down their necks. So
yeah, Trinity, they're all on 4 and 2. But then it drops away out of the 5. We've got Fitzroy and Brahma Lodge on 2 and 4. Elizabeth 1 and 5. Adelaide Lutheran 1 and 5. And Greenacres really struggling. Yeah, got their work cut out to win one, I would have thought. For this week, got some big games in Division 6. Brahma Lodge take on near rivals Elizabeth. That Brahma Lodge one?
Yeah, I think the Eagles, Elizabeth will get the job done.
Over at the kennel, we've got top playing bottom. We've got Rosewater playing Greenacres, and I fear this could get a bit ugly.
Yes, yeah, I think Rosewater by plenty.
Yeah, she might be a cricket score over there. Good game at Fort Reserve. West Croydon are travelling beautifully against Para Hills, who are a bit patchy.
Yeah, I don't think you can go past the Hawks. I think they're travelling nicely, and Para Hills will be competitive, but I think West Croydon will get the job done.
Yeah, a good game out at Salisbury West, who are sitting third, and Fitzroy just out of the 5. They travel to Salisbury Downs Oval. Fitzroy do. I think Salisbury West might win that one.
Yeah, I'll go for a bit of an upset. I think Fitzroy.
Fitzroy?
Yeah, they'll be a bit dirty on the performance last week, and I think they'll bounce back and surprise a few.
Yeah, let's hope that Lindsay Desani can lift the lads and yeah, just make them a little bit more buoyant this week out at Salisbury Downs Oval. Then we've got last year's Division 7 premiers who are struggling a little bit in Division 6 with Adelaide Lutheran. And they're at home in the South Backlands, but they take on Trinity, who are travelling quite well.
Yes, I think Trinity will get the job done, coming off a big win last week, and they'll be full of confidence, and yeah, I think they'll get the job done.
I agree with you wholeheartedly. So thank you very much for this week's Division 6 weekly roundup, and we'll see you next week. Thanks, Sean.